shit's in the safe. Got me a spot out the way. Nigga just tryna be safe.
Let's get to sports talk.
NBA coaches, they have not been happy with the league's challenge system. On a nightly basis, we see veteran coaches baffled by these rules. The league has said they're pleased with how it's been implemented. Brian, you and Tim Bontemps have a story up on ESPN.com and the app about this. Give us the latest.
Yes, we talked to 15 coaches, and basically there was a lot of complaining about it. Two things
I'm shocked, by the way,
I know.
to hear that.
Two things that got complained about a lot. Number one, they're confused by it. It's complicated. What can be reviewed, what can't, what constitutes a win, what constitutes a loss, how fast you have to do it.
But no one's asking what a catch is. So in that way, we're ahead of some other situations.
The other thing is they say that it takes so long.
Right.
You know. Now, the league says that 45% of these are getting overturned. So, like I saw LeBron the other night was saying that these are never get overturned. They're actually getting overturned 45% of the time. And a lot of them are happening in the fourth quarter. Half of them are happening in the fourth quarter. And the thing about it is, like, remember the L2M reports where everybody's complaining, well, I'm glad you told us you made a mistake, but you didn't, you can't fix it.
Yeah.
This is a case where they can fix it. And the league
They made plenty of mistakes this year. Like, some of their calls are iffy. They don't like to be wrong on their call. Take that game against New Orleans, the Lakers, Caldwell Pope. They didn't hit the elbow. They clearly see that, but they did not want to be wrong, so they kept the call, say it was a foul, and no, it wasn't no foul. Then, a few seconds after that, basketball went off an Ingram leg. They seen it went off his leg. They didn't want to overcall that and get the ball to the Lakers, and they ain't like to be wrong, so they said New Orleans ball. They just don't like to be wrong on their calls. Some of their calls don't be right half the time.
pushes back on the coaches saying about the length, because they say when the coaches have talked to them, they were like, can we have a second challenge if we win our first?
Right.
Well, so here's what I think. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think there will be modifications after this year. Do I think it's going well? No, but I think it's going okay. And the league says okay is okay for right now.
It's new. The fact, if the complaint is we don't understand it fully, that's just time, right? Isn't that just time?
I think it's more about the strategy, like, you know, because it doesn't guarantee you possession, because you may have to win a jump ball and things like that. And like, do you challenge in the second quarter? Do you wait till the fourth? Stuff like that.
The way I see it is that you're challenging the ref to basically you're saying you're making the ref put his pride aside and overturn the mistake that he made. And if I'm a referee, majority of the time, I'm not overturning.
55% they're saying, but that's not a big majority.
But what I'm saying is that that's what a coach's challenge is. I'm challenging you at your job, basically, right? So if I'm a referee, I feel some type of way already going to the review because I feel like I made the right call.
Right.
So I'm just like, enough is enough. You know, at the end of the day, the ref's still gonna make the call. Like, I see.
But they're not, Perk, because 45% of the time they are saying.
Yeah, but his point is that it upsets the officials so much. Do you think maybe there's like a wake-up call that gets
lasting things?
Yeah, like you asking the ref to you know, if I'm a referee and I call a call, I'm standing by my call.
Right.
And you're a coach and you want to overturn me? No, it is.
I see what you're saying. That's a good point. I hadn't considered that, to be honest.
We'll see. I liked this idea coming in. I still like it. I do think it needs some kinks to work out, but why not be better, especially if, and one of those kinks, we've talked about this, I'd like these coaches challenge to be in the last 5 minutes of the game. So, because actually things happen after a bad call sometimes. So let's do it at the end of the game.
I've heard.
And that way, we can get the end of games right, especially important games. All right, the Timberwolves lost again last night. They had a hot start, but they've lost 6 of their last 9. They are now sitting at 10-10 on the season. And we have Kendrick Perkins in studio, so it is time to check on Kendrick's T-Wolves temperature. Roll it.
Call Anthony Towns. Guess what? I'm sleeping. And I'm sleeping with the AC on 60 and the box fan blowing in my face. Because guess what? I don't believe you.
Anthony Towns said, don't sleep on the Wolves. Kendrick said he was, in fact, sleeping. And he started the season with the temperature on 60. He was so cozy in his bed. But you've been as high as 75 degrees on this team when they were having that surge. What is your thermostat currently set at?
I'm turning back down to 68 degrees.
Kendrick.
I am, because now they're starting to play harder teams. Now it's more competition. Listen, Dallas, last night, for example, Dallas was coming off a back-to-back, right? Dallas looked a little tired. The Timberwolves jumped out on them early. They were up 12 in the third quarter to start the half. They supposed to put them away. To me, it was no way possible Dallas was supposed to find the energy to win that game. It's no difference than when you took the Miami Heat.
When you play good teams, you have to play the same way you play against teams that are easy. When you get ready to play these harder teams, you have to play the same way. You can't play a different type of way against them. When Dallas play a back-to-back and they tired and y'all have them down 14 and y'all give away the game, you supposed to put them away. They didn't put them away. Allow Dallas to get back in the game and win. When the team is playing back-to-back and they tired, that's when you take advantage of them. They took advantage of them in the first few quarters, and then Dallas cut you up and put the game away on them. Like, you supposed to put them away when you were up by that amount of points.
Playing the Toronto Raptors, they beat them, flew to Boston, and guess what Boston did? Boston said, we've been sitting here waiting on you, and we're going to punish you.
Right.
So that's what the Minnesota Timberwolves should have done. Now, in all due respect, Karl Anthony Towns is probably the most skilled big man in this league today. I will give you that, Kat. So
I spent some time with the Wolves recently. They're really working very hard to modernize their team. I will say that the most important thing for these guys going forward is that they get more out of Cat and Wiggins. And early in the season, Wiggins...
How much more are you getting out of Cat?
Right.
Well, and that's happened. Cat's better this year.
He's playing great.
I got Wiggins, the first couple of weeks of the season, his efficiency went way up.
Right.
They were winning. Wiggins has kind of come back a little bit to the pack, and so that's been a factor.
A little bit.
Well, he last night he shot the ball very poorly. So, for this team to be successful, they really need those two strong guys to play, the highest level.
That's why people have questions about this team. Can Wiggins take that next step? First week of the season, he's showing signs of why they paid him. Now he's showing signs of the same thing he's been doing for the past years, is starting out good and going back down and playing like an average player. They needed him to take this next step with Cat. They needed Karl Anthony Towns and Wiggins to take that next step together. I think that success they had with Jimmy Butler's on the team, the only time they're going to go to the playoffs. They needed a player like Jimmy Butler on their team that want to push them to work harder and be a different team. Ever since Jimmy Butler left, they went back to playing like an average team. They need them to step up and take this team to the next level. I guess they just need another player that's just like Jimmy. They need Wiggins to be that next guy for them to help them take them to the next step. But he's not. He's taking a step back again. You can't be inconsistent. They want you to continue playing like that. You can't start the season off playing top-notch basketball to being the ghost and not being there anymore. You ain't played well against Dallas last night. They need the same energy they had from the season at the beginning. Even though y'all played those teams that wasn't strong enough, and y'all playing these harder teams, y'all got to be the same way when y'all play them.
Look, I'll keep saying it. It's not that as this Karl Anthony Towns goes, this team goes, because Karl Anthony Towns has played at a very high level for a while.
Yes,
and
yes.
Except with one exception, they haven't
He's
gotten
shooting
into
the ball
playoffs.
from three more. His game is different this year.
My point is that he can't do it by himself. He can be great, and unless other components around the team rise up with him, they're not going to get to the playoffs.
Well, there's one component specific that they need to rise up.
Who is that?
Wiggins. When Wiggins plays well, it makes a huge difference.
That was a rhetorical question.
And that's a key word. When. We don't know when he's going to play well.
Well, again, the initial comment from Karl Anthony Towns was about being a playoff team. He said, don't sleep on us. Kendrick, we will continue to monitor.
Hey, Kat, it's on 68 right now.
You are sleeping as we go.
It's on 68.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis,